Hi there. This is Rachel Richardson. Welcome to my channel. It's good to see you. The child went back to school today. Yay! Woohoo! So today is a Thursday. Not that that matters in YouTube land, but that means she'll go to school today and hopefully tomorrow, and then we'll have 2 more days at home, but that is okay. I found myself in a moment of a bit of a panic. Did my routine, went to the gym, the rec center, went to the grocery store, and then as I was driving home, I was like, I have, 3.4 hours to get everything done that I maybe couldn't as easily get done when she was home for several days. So when I get home, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. And then I said to myself, what you're going to do is you're going to sit your ass down and get in your body, because you can't do all of those things at the same time. And your anxiety is telling you right now that you must do all of these things at the same time. And that's just not going to happen. And I have more time than I'm really giving myself. I mean, it won't take me nearly as long as I think it will to do the things I need to do and blah, 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 time management talk. So I have a meditation for us because I say this all the time. I heard it somewhere and I say it all the time. Everyone should meditate for at least a half an hour every day. And people who think that they are too busy to meditate for a half an hour should meditate for an hour. So the time that we spend right now is going to set us up to show up with much more clarity and efficiency for the rest of the day if we just give ourselves this moment. So the meditation we're going to do today is, I'm going to shout out my longtime teacher, Stephanie Tate, who lives in California, but we met when she was living in Toledo back in, I believe it was 2013. Yeah. We meditated in a group, and then she moved away to the West Coast, and she now has had an online every single day meditation group, 6 days a week, that I sometimes join and sometimes don't. But anyway, a longtime teacher, and she introduced me to this particular technique. This will be my version of it. It feels like, if you've ever heard of EMDR therapy and sort of like that bilateral stimulation, it's got an element of that. Disclaimer, I am not a licensed therapist. I'm just a longtime meditator and intentional healer of myself. So I've just tried a lot of things. And I found this particular meditation to be very helpful in just balancing and being in my body. So, with all that, we will sit still, or if you're on the move and you're listening to this, it's okay. There is no wrong way to meditate. If you're taking this time to just sort of be quiet and to pay attention to your breath, or just be in your body for a minute, even if you're moving, it works. I'm going to speak to us as if we are sitting still. So, and for this one too, I always say you can sit back and feel the support of the chair on your body, or you can do the choir kid version, which is what I typically do, and that is to sit forward on the edge of your chair with good posture. But this is your meditation practice. If you want to sink into the seat and not have any shape, please do that. If you want to sit up straight and feel your posture, do that. It'll all work. So if you are sitting still, I would encourage you to place your feet firmly on the ground. If you are wearing shoes and you can easily slip them off, I would, if it were me, but that's up to you. The reason for that is just to have as few materials between your feet and the earth as possible. So feel your feet either inside your shoes or touching the floor, and sort of spread them out, make them wide and flat. And if you want to, you can send those roots down to the earth, through the building materials of your home or wherever you are, through the soil beneath the building, all the way down, through all the different layers of the earth, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way down. And the reason that we do this is to remind ourselves that just like trees, this is our home, this is our land, this is where we live, this is where we belong. We have a right to have roots here. And then we're just going to bring awareness and follow my lead here. We're going to bring awareness to our left foot. Just feel more weight in your left foot than your right foot for now. Excuse me. And then switch that awareness and that gravity to your right foot. And then switch it back to your left foot. And then to your right foot. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Left knee, right knee. Left knee, right knee. Left foot, right foot. Left knee, right knee. Left foot, right foot. Left knee, right knee. Left hip, right hip. And if you find yourself kind of rocking back and forth, left foot, left knee, left hip, right hip, I find myself rocking back and forth, and I think it's just another good way to ground down, land where we are, stay where we are, settle into where we are. Left foot, right foot. Left knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder. And for some reason, when I said left shoulder, right shoulder, I wanted to straighten my posture and just make sure that my spine was as straight as I can make it for now. Left foot, right foot, left knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder. And I have been remiss in not reminding us to breathe throughout. Just make sure we're always taking big, deep cleansing breaths and using that as a tool also for anchoring, just being right here, right now. Left foot, right foot, left knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder, center of the chest. That one gets a good, big, deep breath. That one we really spend a moment there. Just spend a moment in the center of your chest. Left foot, right foot, left knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder, center of the chest. Left foot, left knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder, center of the chest, top of the head. Ooh, top of the head. That's a good one. Because before we were in our body, excuse me, and when we started spending time in the center of our chest and the top of our head, for me, that's not just my body, that's also my spirit and my soul. Like that's where they, for me anyway, that's where they live, that's where they operate, that's where they do their thing. So if I can ground my body around the sort of power centers of my soul, then woof, I can definitely get done all the things I need to get done today before my daughter gets home from school. Left foot, right foot, left knee, right knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder, center of the chest, top of the head, left wrist, right wrist. We didn't see that one coming, did we? We got to use our hands, right? Center of the chest, top of the head, left hand, left foot, right foot, left knee, right knee, left hip, left shoulder, center of the chest, top of the head, left wrist, right wrist. Take a couple of breaths there. Now we're going to do it one more time, slower than before. Last one, make it count. Left foot, right foot, left knee, right knee, left hip, right hip, left shoulder, right shoulder, center of the chest, top of the head, left wrist, right wrist. And now our whole body is present and accounted for. Our spirit and soul and heart and mind are present and accounted for. And now we have what we need to move forward in our day. Take a couple more deep breaths and then open your eyes when you are ready. Join me back here. Oh, and there, look, we've got a visitor. That's Kala. Kala is Kalamata, our little black olive. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope that you found that meditation worthwhile. There will be more of those after I get a bunch of shit done around my house. So, okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.